I wish
If people like me, that I can find other stuff.
Oh, you can't use SharePlay while broadcasting, so I'll send you the link.
Oh wait, I can watch the broadcast.
I was saying that. And then you
know
didn't. It's YouTube.
Try logging into my account. So, expect that, I guess.
Oh, you can't skip the intro. It's just a bunch of Batman pictures.
No, it's cool though.
I mean, it's mildly cool. Batman, the Telltale. Press X to begin.
The game starts off with something nice, I guess.
What? Why do I want a Telltale account? I feel like that's the last thing I want to do right now.
It's really only for just seeing what other people did.
Man, that looks so stupid. I don't want that. Extras, codex. So yeah, we got some friends. Oh. You're gonna have to let me know if I need to adjust the audio mix.
Alright. I'm just trying to sign it in my account. I forgot my password, so.
I think I already have, I already have the season pass for this. So, once those are finished downloading. Alright, I'm gonna make it, it always says barely visible, but I want to make it a little more than that. Alright, what are you thinking? Red, blue, yellow, or purple? I'm kind of feeling yellow. Yellow or red?
I'd say like a blue.
There's blue, there's like a light blue. You want to do purple? Okay.
Yeah, that goes that. Okay.
Remember a long time ago I painted one of my Lego Batman's eyes purple, so he would have purple eyes. Because I thought this game, I thought that was really cool. And it was like a 3 out of 10 on the cool scale.
Purple like that. Just using strategic vision.
Yeah, really. Actually, I wonder. Yeah, the platinum for this is literally just play all 5 episodes.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy platinum. But, I mean, each episode's like an hour or 2 long. So, no. Are you able to see what I'm doing? Or where I am?
I'm just brain forgot what the password was, so pretty sure I can watch it, yes. Let me see. Ow.
Get it open. On it. Think he's gonna show? Bring the whole goddamn place down. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
I don't think I've ever played past the first episode of this. I think I played the first episode on my phone, but I never actually bought the game.
It's something in the progress. It's progress.
Try opening in this link. I'll DM you the link on Discord. Oh, okay, got that.
Take the stairs. I heard stories, you know. Sent me home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags. No wonder the cop.
I've got to adjust the audio. It's way too loud.
There's some guy called King Blue GB.
I've got to adjust the audio. It's way too loud.
Oh, you're loud.
Why did you put me on so loud? Hold on, let me try this. Am I? Oh, hey, Guillermo. Why did you put me on so loud? Hold on, let me try this. Hold on.
That's loud.
You're gonna have to tell me how loud I am this entire time.
My speaker's pretty much putting you really loud.
Well, I can go to my settings. Hold on.
Probably mute. No, not mute.
How about now? That's still too loud. Is this... Okay, tell me how loud that is. How loud? Now. That's still too loud. Is this still too loud?
Wish I could probably adjust the settings.
I could do this, but I feel like that'll make me a little too quiet if I do it this quiet. How loud is that? Am I good now? Am I too loud? Am I too quiet? Now you turn it off. How about this?
Yeah, here you're not.
On the stream, not on the call, on the stream, am I loud enough? Put your audio at about like halfway, and if it's still obnoxious. I'm very bad at audio mixing.
Oh, no, you sounded good.
Oh, I'm a good volume. Alright, great.
Cops want him dead. Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
Oh yeah, latency. Yeah, your party, you're gonna hear yourself way after, or you actually say something. Yeah, then gameplay.
Bruce, you can't keep doing this.
I have to. No one else will.
Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. It's made you a target.
I have like
people
4
will
passwords.
keep you in the
I can handle
crosshairs
it. That's the
until you're
point. They
shot
need
out of
something
the
to feel.
sky.
Criminals in this city. They need something to fear.
Shit! The hell'd he go? Whatever got in, don't let it get out.
It's like Hajime is cute. 1, 2, 3. that's the password. Oh, crap, I didn't notice that. That was playing. The latency actually isn't that bad. It's like a few seconds for me.
Back to back, circle up!
I wonder if you playing the stream on stream, it's gonna have an infinite echo loop of every sound.
I know you're trying to create a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes you need a monster.
Come at! Come on! Come on!
Oh. Before we do it, I'm gonna adjust party X. There we go. I'm really bad at like times that are combinations.
Didn't your mother teach you to knock? Behind you, big boy. Heyday.
Didn't you hear them say things?
If you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
Batman is just calm Kanji.
Without a scratch.
So far. That doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
Gotham needs a hero. Someone to hunt down people like you.
So that makes me, what, a villain? Sounds fun. Gotta admit it, though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
Bring it, Bat.
It's over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Two of them now? Jesus! Got it!
Wait! Do not shoot!
Missed it. I totally missed it.
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
God damn it! I said don't shoot!
No! Wait!
Power through. Yeah. Already had it. Yeah, nice one back. Let her drop, let her fall. The impressive part is that he's holding her and he has a gun.
Guess
Not
I was
much
wrong
pain that
about you
must be in.
catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Don't struggle or you'll fall!
Oh, but that's what you crave. The struggle. I know men like
Yeah, I mean,
you.
still. Speaking of which, I'm really excited to,
I bet.
I'm really excited to do that part where you stab out Tony with a pipe through him. I'm really excited for that part. I think that's episode 4? I don't entirely remember.
Step out of the shadows and
Watched
be
too much in
Bruce
this
Wayne
game.
tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Well then,
Ooh, did you see how pixelated that was?
time to save the city.
For just a second. God, that looks awful. What the hell? Why is it like that? Why? Boom. I'm gonna get...
Oh.
What?
Oh.
The black
Oh,
box?
It's incredibly pixelated. Jeez.
What about the black box that pops up when I get a trophy?
Huge.
I can turn it off, but...
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
I can,
A humble
but
district attorney like
I'll have to
myself
remember
is
to
not
turn it back
used
on
to
later.
such a
It's
ringing
really
endorsement.
useful.
Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot
Voice
down.
is him.
Together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city. If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
Hi, Bruce.
Well, I tee him up and he knocks him down. That's how Mr. Wayne and I do business. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham. Mr. Wayne, Thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle, so the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Just wanted to make an entrance.
Congratulations, you almost missed it. You are a pillar of this city and my campaign. I need you here, tuxedoed and shaking hands. No one came here tonight to see me.
Some champagne.
They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent. We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again.
I'll do anything for Gotham. It's my home.
It's our home.
That's not what I meant by that.
This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman.
All right. How about, put a dent in crime?
Look at you. That's not half bad.
Damn it.
I'm gonna use that.
What's
Bruce, I
Harvey's
meant
quote
what I
from the
said.
movie?
Together, you and me, we
Give
change
the one that's
Gotham.
closest to his movie.
A city free from crime, where children can play
I
in
don't
the
remember
streets
what
again.
That's what I
Harvey's
want
quote
too,
from-
Harvey, but you know how
from
rough
The
it
Dark
is out
Knight
there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a
Do you
few
remember what his
hands.
quote from The Dark Knight is?
Come on.
Yeah, that's what I want as the quote. Because that's a very classic quote, but I can't. Oh, look, it's a really weird take.
Mr.
on
Wayne,
the Penguin.
I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband...
Voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family.
Man, what a dude.
You believe in Dent, we believe in you.
This guy.
After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
Well, thank you. But we're all here tonight because we want to make a difference. And that's what it's going to take. Every single one of us. Not just me, not just Mr. Dent. Everyone.
Right. Of course.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know. Like birds.
I just like the foreshadowing
You're
of this,
preaching, dear.
because later you have
No,
to,
it's
like,
true.
beat her up.
The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at... Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city.
Oh my
And
god,
it's a
that's
dangerous-
so loud.
Think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
Well, I have to say I side with your wife on this, Mr. Zellerbach. Even a spark of hope can light the darkness.
Oh, an idealist with a bank account. He'll be broke before Election Day.
And I know Bruce would gladly spend every penny he has to fix this city. I don't
Yo,
doubt
if he wasn't
that for a
Batman,
moment.
Bruce should be mayor.
Don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone.
What are you doing
Bruce
over
is
there?
help. We're replacing the dangerously
Yeah, that's so
unsecure
loud.
Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to
This
help
is a really
Gotham's
loud
most
scratching.
at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, oh, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway, it was terrible. Truly terrible.
Remember, 'cause no one
Tragedy
knows
like
Batman's
that
origin.
at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... Well, I don't like to think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
Well, thank you. I wish my parents could be here speaking with you too.
And thank you, Bruce, for investing in the health of this city's future.
You have our support, Mr. Dent. Go get him.
We're on our way. Not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
I appreciate the art style of this game, but it sometimes leaves the faces
hello.
with something to be desired.
Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Tonight is strictly off the record. We can talk, but nothing gets written down.
I'm okay with that. I was just hoping to see what makes Bruce Wayne tick. This is quite the social event, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, come on now. So formal. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing? You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out.
Should I say, should I flirt back with her? Or should I say, like, politics bore me?
Everyone loves the host. You're king for a day.
Just a day? I would have guessed Bruce Wayne has that feeling year-round.
Yeah, well, I take nights and weekends off.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar. Is that blood?
Where?
Yeah. It looks like...
Oh, this? No, it's nothing. It just, cut myself shaving.
What, your butler didn't help you this time? Hey, kidding.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest
Can you
has
see the blood? I
arrived.
can't see it.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one
Oh, yeah,
personally,
actually, it's a
sir.
little Falcone.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything, except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
Oh god, not Falcone. Nobody likes that guy.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil
Oh
of
yeah,
politics,
but it's like
Bruce.
the first
It's in
Batman
the service
story.
of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out.
I don't like this, Harv, but I'm trusting you.
Thank you, Bruce. Seriously. You know I have to pull every string I can
gosh,
to get
my
elected.
back hurts.
Yeah, well, just make sure this one doesn't hang you.
Word of warning, Bruce? Play nice.
You
What does
know,
he
I've
say
been in the
about that?
market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
Well, you couldn't afford it.
I love that
Yeah,
line.
right. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home.
I'm gonna shake his hand. Well, I feel like if I don't shake his hand, then... But if you do shake his hand, everyone else will take it personally.
You're a respectable man, I hear.
What do you think?
Bruce Wayne.
I know who you are. The guy who's gonna sell me his house.
Yes, your guests will remember that.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
Yeah, this isn't like Detroit, where your choices mean anything. I'm just
You should know,
realizing-
Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple with Mayor Hill at...
See, why does the audio just sometimes cut out? Like, can you hear it?
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes.
Like, there's just certain parts where they just stop talking. Harvey comes with me or stay out
Have a
with
drink,
Harvey?
have a talk.
Harvey stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that. Seen and not heard.
Whatever you...
What did I say?
I don't like how they handle... I wish there was a way to prevent Harvey from becoming Two-Face in this. But there's not a way. There's no way.
Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules
You can postpone
are
it, but you can't prevent it.
But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right.
I mean, Telltale's not very good at making games.
And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will.
I understand more than you know.
Good.
No, I mean,
smart.
like they're not good at making games where your choices
Glad
matter.
it adds up to something real.
Like that's something Quantic Dream is very good at.
No more warnings.
Especially,
I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne.
I'm planning on streaming.
Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is.
Oh, I've already streamed Detroit. I streamed it from start to finish.
Let's talk relationship.
With Connor dying every time, because that's a trophy I needed.
For me. Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat, or I can pull it out from under him.
4 or 5 times.
Okay, but, imagine this is me.
Another friend and I.
These are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians.
I think he and I are going to stream Beyond Two Souls together. So, I guess I like choice games.
If Harvey gets elected.
I mean, choice games are notorious for having really good stories. See, look, it just stops talking.
That's why I came here tonight to your...
I wonder if it's something in my audio settings. I wonder if it's because I did that. Well, at least we have subtitles. But the subtitles, I guess I could do large subtitles. Oh yeah, I can make them bigger.
Lovely home.
Oh god, those are way too big. I actually think I'm gonna do small subtitles. Put them on medium, no, I meant small. Why?
Hoping to make a new friend.
Hold on, no, those subtitles are too small now. Fine, I'll lower the brightness 1. I've never been...
One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city.
Oh, I'm everyone's friend.
Which means you're really no one's. Pick a lane before you have a head-on collision.
I'm not very big on violence.
You listen to me, kid.
But I like them.
I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake.
I did everything to please this guy, and he's like pissing me off.
And which to break.
Whatever you say.
You're a good kid. You look like him, you know? It's nice that we understand each other.
Thomas Wayne had a pedo staff.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving.
He really
I
did.
recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
I think this is the guy
Hey, I
who plays
appreciate
Alfred
the
in literally
hospitality,
everything.
Mr. Wayne. But
He plays Alfred in a lot of the games.
I don't think I'll put an offer on the house.
I don't think he plays in the Arkham
A nice
games,
guy
but I think
like
he
you
plays
should
in
have a
the
nice
Lego
place to
games.
live. I'll be seeing you, Bruce, while this city's still standing.
I've got it. I have to turn the music down. It's so loud. Yeah, I do like the way the logo looks. It's one of my favorite badge symbols I've seen. Yeah, it looks much better than the new Batman logo for the new Batman game, or new Batman movie. Whatever that one's called. I think it's just called the Batman. Yeah, that bat symbol looks really weird. I mean, this This one looks a lot like the Batman vs Superman and the Dark Knight Returns bat symbol. It looks a lot like it. It's very wide. Yeah, it's just a little small in the suit. My memory of this game is really patchy. I remember spamming some streamers' stream because I wanted a shout out when I was like
me.
10 or 8. I don't remember. I really regret that. Because I got muted. I deserved it. I was being a little piece of crap. Honestly? If I had to think it, this is one of my favorites. I love this one. I really like the Arkham Batmobile. That one's one of my favorites for sure. The first one. The Asylum one. The night one is, I mean, I don't hate the night one nearly as much as everyone else. I have a Lego Night Batmobile on my shelf, but I prefer the Asylum one. But the Keaton Mobile is really good.
All of them. Let's see what she was really after.
I like all the slick. I like the slick aerodynamic ones. Oh, the one from the Batman TV show. Both of those are really good. They first start off with the smaller car, and then he gets the really long car. Yeah, the 2004 Batmobile, or the 2000. I like both of the cars now. Those
Really fell off a building for this?
I also like how they did the new car, because he needed a new car that was wider for more people. But they also, cleverly,
Whatever's burning in there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment.
Why have a chair that's always there when you can have a weird robot chair that's really slow?
Let's find out what was so important.
Imagine having to wait for your chair to boot up.
Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here. In a dark, damp cave. In front of a computer.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house, you know that.
Shut up, Alfred.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume. Did you
Wayne
find
is
out what
very
that,
charismatic in this
tried
game?
to steal?
Like,
in the
for
process.
Batman, it's very charismatic in this game.
What are
More
we
than
looking
usual.
at?
Let me try a different angle.
Why is this keyboard so wide? I feel like... Oh, anyway, what am I supposed to be doing? I mean, yeah, practically. But it wants me to find some... Yeah, I'm just gonna rotate it all the way.
This is a map of the East Side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone.
He left as soon as he thought he did.
I would have been tempted to be far less polite. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
Yeah, thanks for the interruption.
And it wasn't for you, Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it
Right.
still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. I'll check the codex.
We're looking at Carmine Falcone's.
Found her.
Oh.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
That's not the point. I want criminals to know I'm out there. Batman isn't hiding from anybody.
I was talking about Bruce.
Damn, he got played.
I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office...
Oh my god, he cut himself
It
shaving.
would undo all the long nights and close calls
He must be
we've
Batman.
endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
Well, I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night. Though I'm not partial to heights. Old
I
men
love
worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
What is this? What do I need? How do I not already have one? Oh.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I
Why
saw him,
Why
we were in
6
grade
a.m.?
school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
I like how they do Penguin in here.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing,
He's a bit
prison
too
stints.
attractive, though.
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately,
I mean,
you are.
Oswald
this
claimed he
series
only
is
wanted
very
to
unique
catch
with
up,
some
but
of his takes.
his behavior following his family's collapse is
I
troubling.
really like the way they did the Joker in
Why
this
he's
series.
returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
I think he just wants to reconnect.
Oh well.
Criminal record or not, he's still an old friend.
A lot can change over the years. If I remember correctly, Oswald was
Which is
fond
the
of the
one where
old
you have the dinner
firecrackers in the
with the
toilet
dinner
trick.
of torture?
I worry what he's graduated to. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be
And
close,
the hero is the one where you
I'd
get
advise
stabbed in
you
the
to be
stomach,
cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
But I mean, like,
When you see what's become of his park, I think
isn't
you
the hero
will.
one the one where you fall through GCPD and you get stabbed with a pipe or with a pipe or something through this?
Yeah,
I don't know.
no, wait.
I don't think that was villain.
Chapter 5, Season 2, I think is the only chapter with
2 routes.
your choice.
I don't know. I mean, we'll see which one I'm leaning more on. Yeah, Season 2 of this game was handled way better than Season 1. But I mean, that's not saying much. The second season's almost always... The second season is always better, like way better or way worse than the first season.
Where are you, Oz?
They really built off of the world they had. There's no collectibles in this game, right?
No, I don't think so. Only real collectibles are you get everything with choice.
Yeah, but there's no flowchart like in Detroit.
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
That's not a statue, that's a bust. Shake my head.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you.
I'm so afraid.
Hey, you heard him, man.
Go ahead. Try and take it.
The hell do you say? End him!
That guy looks like some guy on TikTok I've seen.
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp!
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're...
Oh my god, his
The
voice sounds...
moment!
Is
Come
that...
in! Think that'll do?
Whose voice is him? I kinda wanna check now. Cause
Stay down!
oh my god. It sounds a bit like, who voiced the idea?
This used to be a nice place. Lowlifes like you don't belong.
Sounds a bit like, oh! Jesus Christ.
This is my park! Mine! You hear that?
Oh yeah,
Oh, hey Bruce. You've got a little, Yeah, good as new.
he sounds kind of like Phineas and
Woo!
Ferb's
That was
dad.
a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Thanks for the backup.
I yanked
else
you
does he
away
do?
from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
That's very thoughtful of you.
It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
Well, those were better days.
That they were. Yeah. Thought we'd grow up to be kings, I did. Both of us.
The most
This
recent
city
one?
chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential.
I'm sorry, Oz. No one should have to go through that.
Thanks, Bruce. But we are not the only ones suffering.
I'm not trying to gain sympathy from him.
Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself.
I really don't want to kill the guy,
Although,
or to anger
I
the
was
guy who walks around
surprised to
with
see
blood on his
Carmine
face.
Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily...
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push.
Why are half of Batman's villains all just jealous of his wealth?
It'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement.
It's like all of... What do you think? You got Hush, Penguin...
Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned.
Actually, not that many, but...
Things are going to be on the upswing soon, no?
Well, in this depiction, he absolutely is.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door.
Well, usually he's
And I'm
jealous
here
of
to
the
let it
Wayne
in.
thing because they want the money. That's
Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw
Yeah,
a
black
rock in
market
any
owns, yeah.
direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As to
usually
rich
I
and
just think of
powerful
how they were
go,
depicted
you
in the
top
in
Gotham's
the
list.
Arkham games.
But when my
Because those are
revolution
pretty
starts,
faithful to the
we're
comics.
gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
He just kind of sounds like evil Obi-Wan.
Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Got some rocks to collect. It's got to be an innuendo for something I'm just missing. That should be episode. That should be the third part of it done. I have no idea how long it's going to take for episode 2 to download.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce, Bruce!
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid, escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come.
I love to
Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
My parents loved Gotham. They invested their blood, sweat, and tears in this city. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide.
I kind of wish this game was either Flashpoint Batman.
With this facility
and
our next mayor,
or
we
I
can
wish
put a dent
Flashpoint
in
Batman
crime.
could come out as a game.
Today, on the
that'd be
anniversary
such
of
an
that
interesting
fateful
game.
night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
Is the reveal that they're building
I'm
Arkham Asylum?
Sure
in
you all
a
have
later
plenty of
episode?
questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I think Arkham has only done harm to Gotham. It's made criminals more unstable, put our citizens in jeopardy. We can do better. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You even shook his hand.
What am I supposed to say here? He's no friend. It was Harvey's guess. I don't really want to blame Harvey.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years, and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob.
That's utter rubbish.
Care to comment?
And did anyone else receive this evidence?
The Globe, the Gazette, we all did. Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
I think you should check your source. Sounds to me like an intern is finally putting their creative writing minor to good use.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please, settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Oh, I forgot they seized the manor in episode 1. Or, I don't remember if it's seized, searched. I don't remember when they actually take it. Because at a certain point they have to go to Wayne, or they have to go to, Lucius, they have to go to the Wayne Tower to actually go to the cave. And then things happen.
Hey, careful!
Do these have 6 chapters each or 5
I'm afraid we
chapters
can't,
each?
Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
I'm sorry, are you arresting me?
Not unless I'm forced to. We're only collecting evidence today.
I didn't do anything.
That's what we're here to find out.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
A little too late.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own.
And what do you expect to find?
That's for our analysts back at the precinct to figure out. I can't comment. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Well, Hill has a history of making his opposition disappear.
Rumors and allegations, Mr. Wayne, that's all. But if they become fact, I'll handcuff him myself, same as any other crook. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
There's never a story where Dent gets rehabilitated, right? In any of the comics. Like, permanently rehabilitated. Something always happens. 'Cause I remember, I think it's... Is it... I think it's... The Dark Knight Returns. Or the animated series, one of the two, where he can't cope with having a normal face anymore. Because he's still got the 2 personalities. So he scars himself.
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Yeah, it was made physical when he was scarred. But the interesting thing is that he's always had that
Bruce.
thought. It's very interesting. Yeah,
Bruce?
a lot of the Batman films are really, really dark, and they don't touch about
I didn't
it.
mean to interrupt, but
It's...
Oh yeah,
it's
he's
not
a
a
great
problem,
example.
really.
Is he in
Bruce.
this?
First the mayor's office, now Wayne Manor.
Yeah, I don't. I
Gotham
think maybe
continues
they
its
mentioned him in
streak
passing.
of
They mentioned
break-ins.
Crane, but I don't.
Really going for the record, huh?
He was scarred as a child,
Listen,
right?
Bruce, a
What
scandal
was his name?
surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention.
And then
Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
What's your angle?
Not all reporters just want a headline. Some of us are old-fashioned. I still want the truth. The Gazette received this
Wasn't
supposed
it Enigma's thing of,
evidence
like,
like
his-
every
his,
other media
dad would
outlet,
abuse
and it's all
him?
hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
just
Still,
break down his
allegations like this,
confidence.
they don't magically
So he
appear.
proved him wrong?
Someone is going after my family,
Or his dad
after
was a jock
me.
or something.
Obviously, the
So
sender
Enigma
didn't
became
identify
a
themselves.
narcissist.
We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran.
Hill wants me out of the picture because with my backing, Harvey wins in a landslide. All signs point to Hill.
Oh yeah, he was cheating.
You're a kingmaker,
That's what it
Mr.
is.
Wayne. And Harvey Dent is Gotham's knight in
I
shining
remember that,
armor
'cause I
just
think it's
waiting
in
for the crown.
The 2004
You're the first
show.
target
He has
on
really
Hill's
long
list.
hair, and the first thing he does is he comes out.
By tonight,
And he explains
this
his
scandal will be
backstory.
broadcast to every screen in Gotham.
Not that kind of coming
Everyone
out.
will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through
Edward
the rumor
Nigma,
mill.
professional
I
gay.
know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild
Oh no,
speculation.
she used this against
On the
me,
record,
I think.
Whenever you're ready.
Whoever
This is actually what I
fabricated
wanna
these lies
say.
about my family,
frick, it's
they
not,
will
it's not.
get what they deserve. Understood?
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear.
That was probably the worst option I could have chosen.
You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
The amount of like, look at how good of a person she is. They do is so, on knowing what happened with her is so like, oh, how did you not?
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke.
I mean, the
A
twist with her
fire
is
is
good
heading
because
this
I don't
way.
think
Batman has
she's
made
never
plenty
thought of
of
as a
enemies.
villain. She's always thought of as a love interest.
We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Who? Oh, that guy's super small. That guy's like Bane, but like weirder. I actually have a DC. He's in this game? Is he a thug you beat up? Is he in season 2? Oh, is he one of Falcone's cronies?
What the hell's going on?
I actually have a...
Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking
Hold on, I'm gonna pause it. I have a... Oh, that's not the cord that I was charging with. I have a DC book that my parents got me recently. Or not recently, it was about a year or two ago. It's called the DC Comics Encyclopedia, the definitive guide to characters of the DC Universe. It's a super thick book. I could send you a picture. And it has a ton of stuff in it. I think Blockbuster's in it. It is missing some characters, which is, you know, definitive edition, but... Black Hawk, Blue Devil, Black Hawks, Blasters, Blaze, Blight, Blockbuster. Detective Comics, Volume 1, number 345, November 1965. Current version, Hawk and Dove, 2012. Mark Desmond, Gotham City Super Strength. Enemies: Batman, Hawk and Dove. Affiliation: Secret Society of Super Villains. Mark Desmond wanted to be smarter, so he became a willing subject to Dr. Fane's radical experiments. One night, Mark was accidentally subjected to massive overdose of Fane's chemical compound, was transformed to a simple-minded behemoth of immense physical might and durability. His power was no protection against psychic assaults, and he was promptly subjugated by the enigmatic necromancer who needed him to steal an arcane artifact from the Washington, D.C. Museum. This brought back Blockbuster into the conflict with Batman and Robin, and Hawk and Dove. Oh, why is my mom calling me? Parents are just leaving to do something. That's a pretty interesting origin. Somewhat ironic. Lights back off. Let's go back.
Talking about this morning? That press conference turned into a bloodbath.
I'm in a lot of trouble, Harvey, and I need your help to get me out of it.
Yes, of course. Of course, whatever I can do. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this. I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one.
Okay, I believe you, Harvey. Mayor Hill's trying to screw us both over with this move.
And then he's made 2 enemies. I just don't
Bruce
get
wasn't
it.
his enemy already.
Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
That is exactly what I intend to find out.
Easy, Bruce. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
Then I'll go it alone. I've got plenty of resources to fight this.
We're in a bind here, Bruce. I'll do whatever I can to help.
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry, I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made
I
it.
forgot about this. I like
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner. I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Harvey never mentioned you before.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
What was your name again?
It's Selina. Selina Kyle.
It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Selina's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
She already knows. He already knows.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
So, Miss Kyle, what brings you to Gotham?
Business.
Well, let's just hope she stays after what happened last night.
I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
Well, that's terrible. Did they catch the guy?
Not yet. But if they don't, I will.
It's probably long gone by now. Whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Stole my heart.
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. And things like this happen in my line of work. People tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
I'm sure your clients will understand.
I doubt it. In my business,
Isn't she stealing for
people aren't
money?
very forgiving. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
No.
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
The one where she cheats on him. Oh, am I gonna save her or am I gonna save him? That's episode 3 or 4.
Likewise.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
Sorry about the black eye.
It's not the first time a man's hit me.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you... why take the risk?
Someone has to be the good guy.
I suppose you think that makes me a bad girl?
Well, aren't you?
Damn.
You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
As I recall, you took something from me, too. Hope you're getting some use out of that grappling gun.
Oh, that's what
I'm more interested in how I can use you. These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me.
It's a really weird
If they don't
expression.
get what they want, there will be consequences.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
Not possible.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address. Now.
No, give me the drive.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust.
Oh yeah, it does look weird.
I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact. He'll be expecting a cat.
Where's that pen from?
Not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago.
Does she have a purse?
Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already.
I really like how the text is colored differently per character.
Sorry, but I've got to run.
Giving him the classic
soon?
white.
Aren't you gonna stay
Giving
for
her
a
the classic
drink?
white.
Yeah, Bruce.
Giving him orange.
Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right
The
then.
orange accent makes
Don't
so
forget
much
to
sense
change
to
into
him.
your suit.
He's like, but he's already wearing the suit. Alright, that should be the end of chapter 4 of episode 1. I think that's chapter 4. I actually want to look at the trophies. Yeah, there's actually 6 chapters in this, so we're over halfway done now. Did I get a trophy for that? Looks like I didn't. I guess that's not...
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact.
This
It's
is
quiet.
the one where you,
The sound of an
you have the
ambush.
detective part, right? Where you,
Stay on
where
guard.
you, like, piece together what happened. If someone cut this into a movie and cut out a lot of the filler, it'd probably be really good. bet there's a way to supercut
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
You would have to cut out
How
some
many?
scenes.
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Some of the fight scenes would
Gordon,
be pretty hard.
Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
Yeah, this scene's done super well. Oh god.
Nothing left to bury.
I completely forgot about it. That's
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effects it may have.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
I have to link this stuff together, right? Oh, these two are the tutorial link.
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to eliminate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, not explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
I'm sorry, what did he just say? Wait, but what did he say about the explosion? Look at how weird his arms look also. Anyway, I have to piece these together. Alright, let's see what my detective brain can do.
This man's been badly burned. But the damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this?
He's way too nonchalant about it.
Sensors say it's an incendiary
I was
round.
gonna say incendiary round.
Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister.
Causing the aforementioned boom.
It seems like if you wait long enough, he puts the cursor away.
Blood. Broken nails. Bits of human flesh.
If I was streaming these without party audio or anything, I would totally make a color. I would try to make a super cut of these. Anyway, we've got two things here. Let's look at this guy next.
No.
That bad?
Oh. Man, that's brutal.
Face slashed. Throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
I'm trying to remember who does this. I don't remember at all.
Skyline Club.
I don't even remember whose mercenaries these are.
White Rose. Falcone's calling card.
This is such an
He's been busy as of late.
It seems like a staging.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every
Wait,
move.
is it episode
Good
1
thinking,
when we
sir.
go stalk Falcone's house? Wow, they do a lot more than I remember. I thought the White Rose was a staging effort, though. I didn't remember if that was actually Falcone who did
I've
it.
seen these outfits before.
I don't remember.
Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I like how he just doesn't look at the body anymore. Anyway, let's look at the shipping container door. Actually, first let's look at the pallets.
Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what?
How does he know it's a canister? It could literally just be anything.
The canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
Well, let's open the door.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
Is that all of the clues? There's some above that I'm not seeing. Oh, there's this side. I didn't even realize it was this side. I forgot. The bars at the top and bottom are a little.
It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day.
Is that all he has to say about this dead cop?
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
Clearly a car. You can see the tire tracks. What kind of video game would it be if you couldn't see the tire tracks? Well, let's start linking up evidence. Okay. I feel like the incendiary bullet... I can click on it. This seems to match with the things from over there. I think it's the only thing that could have opened it. Let's see.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
It doesn't have to be the same bullet.
I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military.
Alright, there's one link. Ground zero. I could connect ground zero to... No. What's this? Oh, wait. These two are connected. Yeah, it won't. That's what I was trying to link it with. It looks like he ripped his face.
The cop shredded this merc to pieces, barehanded.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
This
The
feels so
nerve
much like
agent
tear gas.
could make them psychotic.
I don't think it is a tear gas, but this feels just like it. This is all the... I mean...
Someone drove off after the
I'm
explosion.
glad they're trying to make the villain not
Have you
another...
put it together?
Yes.
Another, just a stereo... like the same old white guy villain.
Falcone leaving
the
his
same
rose
old
here.
white girl villain.
This is a message.
But...
Dead cops,
I mean...
stolen chemicals. He's making a big move.
She wasn't even really interesting, if I remember correctly. Which is the problem, and it doesn't make sense.
One
But
of his
I guess if they
snipers
were
hit a
going to a new
canister with an
character-
incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned him down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare
This game
hands.
does rewinding time almost better than Origins
It was
does.
put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks
I
like
like the rewind-
Falcone's men
I
got
do
what
too,
they
but
wanted
it literally
and
just
escaped.
something you could not know.
Have you
just
located the
happens.
shooter?
No, but based on two impact
Like what I like about
trajectories,
this is
the
you actually
canister
have to
and the dead
link
cop,
the evidence up.
the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Oh yeah,
Right away, sir.
This game handles him being a detective very well. Right, we need to find the mess. So, ooh, I would love to see if they were still around. I would love to see a Long Halloween game. I'm not actually super well versed in the Long Halloween, but I knew a little bit. I could read
Both
the
targets
comics
could have been shot from here,
because I have the DC Comics
but
app.
no phosphorus trace.
Well, not DC Comics app. I meant the I have a DC Universe subscription. Yeah, I mean, pretty much the same thing. Here's a phosphorus shred.
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point.
Is the one with the Challenger?
We have a winner.
It has the origin of it's like Two-Face based, right?
This is the right spot.
Yeah,
so where did he
it
go?
has the mob. It has the mob thing. Well, let's see.
Killing time. Trace stops here.
Then he should be
What
nearby.
did the Dark Knight do? If I remember.
Found him.
Oh, it was Joker. It was Joker caused it.
Time to go to work.
To start a war. I mean, I guess, that's somewhat faithful. Because Two-Face was killed, or Two-Face was tortured.
My turn.
Oh, this is the guy I can beat
Don't
with
make
the
me
lead
add
pipe,
your
right?
corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing.
Oh, you aren't?
You can't make me talk.
Talk, and I spare you an ambulance ride. The police won't offer the same. Not to a cop killer.
Rather chance them than talk to a clown like you.
Alright, you wanna play this game?
You trying to scare a confession out of me?
Because that means
I
Graves
won't
is tight.
break.
Your bones will.
Oh, I love Year One Batman because he's not afraid to do things like this. One thing I never liked about, or one thing that I think is kind of
True what they said
lame
about you. You're a
recent,
freaking animal.
about recent, or like later.
Give me a reason to stop.
Yeah, later Batman is because he gets really soft.
You know
by
you
the
can
rest of
bleed
the
to
family.
death without ever
Which,
spilling a drop.
story-wise is really interesting.
All on the inside.
But, I mean, watching these.
Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
This is Batman Year 2, right?
I ain't
This isn't
scared of
Year
you,
1.
man.
He's at least semi.
If you're gonna hit me...
It's actually second.
That Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive, had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us, called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions.
Once this scene is over, I'm gonna... Oh!
No! Stop! You can't do that!
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! There's some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
After this, I have to go fill out the trash.
I swear! I
Try
swear!
to grab some food.
I told you everything I know!
Should I break
You're
it?
an animal! I
break
was just
it?
here for a pickup! I
You'll never hold a gun steady again.
Jesus Christ. These are cops. Get an ambulance in here!
Think I need to
Disappear.
call a
Oh,
coroner
totally
instead.
disappear. I'm not getting shot again. I'm going for the brutal bat. I should have slammed him against the wall, but...
I was wrong. Gonna need that ambulance too. The hell's going on tonight, Lieutenant?
That man.
But I could have slammed him against the wall and... Yeah, just broke his arm. Oh.
You're taking this too far, Bruce.
I forgot, you can get this done without hurting the guy. You can slam the barrels, and then you cannot break his arm. Or without hurting, in quotes, the guy. Oh no, I'm going super brutal for this. I hope the Falcone thing is this chapter, because if I want to go check my thing, it says the next downloads are not going to be ready for a while. Actually, episode 4 is almost done downloading. It's got about 8 minutes left. So maybe by the time I finish with the trash, but it shouldn't take me that long.
You assume.
Anyway, that's all of chapter 4. So I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Okay, I didn't really have many options on things I could grab, so I grabbed 5 caramel green apple lollipops, and I mixed hibiscus and lemonade in a cup. So that's what Actually, I do have one thing I can go grab. Hold on.
Alright, I'm back in the broadcast, just waiting for some food to get cooked.
My box of dry spaghetti. I really like dry spaghetti. I mean, like... It's really good. Anyway, let's
The
get back.
persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You nearly killed a man tonight.
He wasn't gonna die.
Your parents didn't raise you this way. And neither did I.
He's still alive, isn't he?
And in the hospital. Next time, it might be the morgue.
Sorry.
Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave.
Oh. Episode 2 might be done downloading by the time this is over.
You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject.
Trust me, I won't lose my way.
It's quite understandable to stray from the path now and again. So long as you can find your way back. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could.
Episode 4 finished installing.
That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am.
Episode 4 is done installing.
I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn
I set
back the
episode
tide
2 to be
of
the only thing
treachery
downloading
that's
right now.
reached this.
Right now it says it has 35 minutes left, but it's skipping through that really quickly, so it actually might be done by the time we finish it.
Or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
I won't forget.
Neither will I.
What are you eating?
Well, back into the fray again.
That sounds really good.
They are. Would you like some?
I mean, yeah, I would.
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding...
Well, we do live in
more
the
than
same
I
time
could have
zone,
imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal
so...
organization.
That would be really weird.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering?
This is an insurance policy. Hill could expose Falcone if he didn't play along.
That would explain why he's never made a move against him.
Sure as hell better than any bodyguard. This is it, Alfred.
You can't
With
live
this
that far from
proof,
me.
we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
Farthest
This is
you
a
can live, I think,
policeman.
is Canada.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most.
I know Vicky's
Or
evil,
who you
so I'd
think
rather
could
help
do the
Gordon.
most good.
Right, that's reasonable.
The cops are on the front lines of this war. Gordon needs this more than anyone.
As much as the cops are
wise
dirty in
decision, sir.
Gotham,
We'll
Gordon
attack
isn't.
Falcone on two fronts tonight. Gordon through the police, and Batman
by any means necessary. Whatever
It's interesting
Falcone
how
is
Batman
planning,
portrays the cops,
it
especially
ends
how the
tonight.
cops are being...
He's a spider.
Especially
Bruce.
everything that's happening
Eyes
with the cops
everywhere.
nowadays.
A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
Oh,
More the animated shows would show the fact that they're incredibly corrupt.
yeah, and that a lot of people... Like, one of the things I like about Adachi is that they're like, Adachi, why do you carry a gun? Or why are you a police officer? And he's like, because I want to legally carry a gun. I liked that. Because that felt a little too accurate.
Yeah. There's always gonna be some asshole with a gun.
That's what some of them are. Oh my god. Okay, why is your game so broken? I'm gonna see if this fixes it. Doing that. Oh my god. Did you see that? Oh god, this looks awful.
I think I'm gonna take the.
This is a silver bullet. And it's gonna put Falcone down once and for all.
Oh my god, I might want to download that
I don't even want to
shadow
know
mode
where
just
you
so
got
this doesn't
this.
happen.
No, you don't.
Still, I gotta know one thing. Why give this to me? Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the hell out of this.
I heard you were the last honest man on the force.
No need to blow smoke. I got enough cancer coming my way as it is. But
yeah, you smoke.
Thank you. Honestly. Knowing this evidence can lock up Falcone. I'll sleep like a goddamn baby. For once. You know, as much as I appreciate you calling me here, I gotta make one thing crystal. I can't be bought. So you should know this isn't gonna change a thing about the investigation of your family. The Waynes always supported the Gotham police.
There are no strings attached. I just want Falcone gone.
You and me both.
I really like how
Tired of staring at his
Arkham
mugshot.
and The Dark Knight do Jim's relation to Batman. It's something this game doesn't do.
I gotta go.
But it
Came
also
straight from a
makes no
crime
sense
scene.
with
Haven't
how
been
old
home
is
yet.
Jim then? Is he like 80? Because he was friends with Thomas Wayne.
Sometimes I think
normally.
this whole city's a crime scene. We're just
The Dark-
walking through it.
Yeah,
What you're holding will
20
make
or 30.
walking it much safer.
yeah. The Dark Knight does it really well because
Thanks,
Jim is
Bruce.
really young when he finds Bruce. So
Well,
he's not
Lieutenant?
he's like 15 or 20
Hey,
years older than...
stick
no,
to
15
Jim.
or something like that. Like 20 or 30 years older at the most. But then Barbara... But then like, you go 20 years later, Jim's maybe, well, let's say 50.
It's done.
Jim's 50 years old.
So is our
Barbara
hunt.
is 16. So the math.
The drones
plays
located
out.
Falcone downtown, a place called the
Because my mom was
Skyline
32
Club.
when she gave birth to me.
Although you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well,
I know some people
can
whose
always
parents are
change
like,
in the car.
are like 40 when they gave birth to them, and I know some people whose parents were like 25. Oh, this is why I like this car. This is one of the coolest things this is one of my favorite things. Very much. Very good. This makes me want to buy Lego Batman 3 again.
Lego Batman 3?
Yeah, I love that game.
The one where you are in Gotham.
That's probably my favorite one because it has the most options. Though Lego Batman 2 has a charm to it. Ooh, the skyline. Oh, what? It was just missing. The bottom half of the tower just wasn't there. I mean, I guess there's a bigger city, but overall, Lego Batman. You see it? It's just not even there. Can I quit the main menu? I kind of want to quit the main menu just to see, but I don't know how far it'll put me
The
down.
drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
I'd rather just power through it.
All right. Let's find Falcone.
You know, if Telltale could make good combat or something, they could make some. They could have made really good games.
Good point of entry.
I think in terms of being unique, this game is way better than Arkham games.
Door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards. Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by. Couple of options for taking this guy down.
Which one? The folding screen or the table? What even is the folding screen? Yeah, the top table would be way cooler.
Yeah, true.
Okay, that's not as cool as I thought it would be. It would be way cooler if we broke the table with them. Okay, so we have the modern art, and looks like that's it. Oh, the hanging light. Oh, I have to do the light. Yeah, I was gonna say. The table over here reminds me of how he takes down Hush by like slamming him to the table. Alright. I've got this guy. Can I that's guard right there. Can I please? There we go. So, for Houston over here, we've got the marble pillar and the staircase. A feeling staircase. Actually, what even is the staircase? I want to see what this is. Oh my god! Jesus Christ. Here, let me show you it.
Oh, jeez.
I know. It's crazy bad.
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered out.
Okay, I guess I don't get to choose anyone for that. Oh no, I do. Yeah. Balcony. I think I can only get him on the oh no. I can go to the upper balcony. I feel like I'm gonna do upper balcony. Because I'm curious what this is gonna be. What?
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
Not yet.
Reactivating drone cameras. Ready when you are.
How much is the stealth? I want to break this link because I want to see what it looks like otherwise. I want to see this and the railing. Yep, that's what I want to do.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
It's way more interesting.
I'm going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
Oh, this guard's head does not look good. Oh, I didn't realize I had to do hit my time. I like how he just nonchalantly walks. Oh, I missed that. I'm missing all the quick times. Falcone's so rich he got clones.
Goddamn circus freak! Show yourself! You got no goddamn right to be here!
Taking his guns down through his own goons like no.
How about this one? You can't sneak up on me. EMP armed.
Oh.
Yeah. You think that's gonna work? I'm gonna light up this whole Get your goddamn hands off of my suit! You know who my lawyers are. I'm a respectable businessman.
I'm gonna let you go to this part before I do anything.
Can't do this to me.
Oh. Fire or wall?
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You got a lot to learn, kid.
What happened to EMP?
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Oh, I meant to hit his hand.
Answers now, or you fall.
Oh. Yeah, I have to stab him with the thing, right? I really don't want to because I feel bad making Gordon feel
Where
bad.
are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing.
He's right.
And it ain't a dead bat.
I was saying earlier, it doesn't really seem like Falcone would leave.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right?
Yeah. Well, the only mafia that was always brought in the
trying to cut
daylight
me
was
out
the
of the
Yakuza.
deal.
Everyone else always tries to be really hidden.
Did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now.
Oh, you want to play that game?
Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by tomorrow morning. Ha! Gotham. Oh,
Sorry,
wait.
Falcone.
How are you?
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You really You really want to take down crime? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
It wasn't the Wayne, it was really more Thomas Wayne.
Oh my god. Take him out!
Maria Hill, not Maria Hill, what's her name? Renee Montoya, no. Maria Hill. I think that's Renee Montoya. Oh god, that's brutal in every way.
Totally.
No, same one.
At least fits somewhat with,
Renee Montoya is one of the only not corrupt cops, if I remember.
Bullet too, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say Harvey Bullock. Jim.
They changed him here, though.
Oh yeah, isn't he actually
Fire
corrupt in
and
this?
smoke could reportedly
Or
be seen
mildly?
from street level. Tonight, the
He's a Batman
Skyline Club,
fanboy and
a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was
Don't you
brutally
have a full
wounded
bomb
in the
outside of him?
attack. Oh, though I'd say the crime boss
Oh,
getting
God, look
his
at
is
that.
well overdue. Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years, but after this dramatic arrest and evidence released by the GCPD's Lieutenant Gordon, Falcone's going away for a long, long time.
Yeah, he also
And
won't walk
speaking
anyway.
of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about: the Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham, that this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here shaking hands with Carmine Falcone, may be just as crooked as his parents. In his defense, Wayne
Not cocky
fired
enough.
back saying,
Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?
in a world where the Waynes, our golden family,
I like how
are
this is
corrupt,
everything you chose.
who are we left with? Who can Gothamites
He
look
sounds
up
way
to?
better in Arkham, where he's actually sounds
Monster
cocky.
Batman? Only time will tell.
Is, aren't you called like the hero Batman if you don't do anything brutal?
Throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
I'm not hero, but I don't think you're always called the monster.
The suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built! I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die. If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
Oh. Troy Baker's such a good voice actor. Was that it?
I think so.
Oh, it is 5 things and then see the ending.
Yeah, that was it.
Ooh, half of the people broke the shooter's arm. Most people gave it to Gordon. Not many people brutalized him.
I mean, they wanted to be more like regular Batman, I guess. Ooh. I feel like people really brutalized him.
when your parents died, they left me as caretaker of their estate, their son, and their secrets.
Story's been out for what, 4 years? Season 1?
I would never betray them.
Still, quite compelling.
Oh.
Your parents were good people, Bruce, no matter what that thug Falcone told you.
Then swear to me there's no truth to it.
The evidence you brought me on Falcone held up. Maybe I misjudged you.
Now Batman's beating up mobsters too. Wonder who he's after next.
Hell of a view.
Bruce, the Wayne name is toxic. I have to do what's best for my campaign. What's best for Gotham. I have to distance myself.
I will find the truth. Along with anyone who stands in my way.
Since this is Troy Baker, and Troy Baker voices Kanji, you could say that Batman is reaching out to the truth. Are they?
Yeah.
I don't know. I would more know suits than arts. No problem. It's not going to show anything.
Damn.
Well, I thought I downloaded episode 2. Did I? Oh shoot! I might have. No, that's the anime within and the anime within episode 2. It has about 11 minutes left, so might as well just discuss things about the game. Actually, I think I'll have to end the stream anyway, but might as well discuss things about this while we wait. I mean, it's definitely an interesting direction the story goes in. I think the Vicky Vale, the fact that she's Lady Arkham and she has some vendetta, that's stupid. Spoilers, but that's stupid. That's really dumb. But the planning she does is really smart. The scheming she does is pretty interesting. I feel like Batman, of all people, would have known that, or was clearly... What is crowd play? It looks like it lets people... Not now. I don't remember. Sounds alright. I wish Batman and Enemy Within were connected, like you could play the Enemy Within through Batman. Or through Telltale episode, or Season 1. I wonder what a Season 3 would have done on this. Enigma's in Season 2, right? A little bit? Yeah, he dies. He dies in like the first episode. Because Catwoman? No, the girl kills him. Tiffany. Is that her name? Yeah, and then you can either be a jerk or tell her it's okay. Man, you know, in like 16 hours, 16 more gameplay hours, we're gonna get to that. because each of these episodes seems to be 2 hours long. But some of them I think vary in mileage. Oh my gosh, Discord logged me out again. Discord randomly on my phone just logs me out of everything. Two hours so far. Well, we've got like 8 minutes to wait before the next episode installs. Random, but I wonder why Gorillaz is uploading lyric videos right now. They're uploading lyric videos for the most recent stuff. One thing I don't like about music channels is that it's really hard to find the videos you're looking for. Also, if you look at their channels, their channel, it doesn't show episode 1 of Song Machine, but it shows episodes 2 through 5. Makes sense to me. What's that? Well, team. While we wait for the thing to download, it says 3 minutes left. I recommend you go get a bite to eat and use the bathroom.
Finding the next job is a big job, and that part is getting even harder.
Well, at least they got one out of that. And it didn't even work as well as I thought it would. I thought they'd just teleport straight through it and be right there, but no. So this was useless. I might as well just run up to this one up there and just slaughter him.
It seems like... Oh, I don't think I muted myself yet. Alright. It seems like to play the second episode, I'm gonna need to close and reopen the application. So that sucks. Well, time to restart the stream.